Hi and welcome to the Drummers Review Live Room. I'm Nick and in today's video we're taking a look at a Mapex Black Panther Design Lab Equinox shell pack. It's been several years since we last took a look at the Mapex Black Panther Design Lab range, which at the time represented the first foray for Mapex into full kits from their Design Lab series. The kit we have here today features a 22 by 16 inch bass drum, along with 10 by 7 and 12 by 7.5 inch rack toms, 14 by 13 and 16 by 15 inch floor toms, all in a black satin flat finish. All of the shells are made from a hybrid of Padauk and maple, with each drum being slightly different in terms of thickness, bearing edge cut and the use of Mapex's SAS internal re-rings. Different to most drums that feature re-rings, the SAS re-rings are actually used to enhance and mould the drum's sound rather than adding strength to the shells. This means that each drum has different re-rings in different places to give different aspects of tonal control. Each of the toms sport 2.5mm single flanged hoops, with another noticeable change being the use of Mapex's halo mount system as previously seen on their new Saturn series. This replaces the slightly divisive MA80S mounts that we looked at previously on the Design Lab review kits. Elsewhere, all of the shells feature Mapex's now familiar sonic-clear bearing edges, which promote head-to-shell contact to promote resonance across the drums, as well as differing air vent positions on each drum to maximise airflow. Alongside this, you also get Mapex's attenuating SAS floor tom legs, which allow you to change the angle of the legs from either straight to 90 degrees or somewhere in between in order to control each of the floor tom's sustain. With so much technical information to get through on this kit, please do head across to our website, drummersreview.com, where you will find a full technical spec sheet covering the shell thickness, the bearing edges, the number of plies per drum, and much more. All of the shells come supplied with Remo heads as standard, with us having clear ambassadors on both top and bottom on the rack toms, clear emperors over ambassadors on the two floor toms, a P3 Renaissance resonant front head on the bass drum, coupled with a P3 felt tone hazy batter. The shell pack has a recommended UK retail price of £3,799, so let's dive a little deeper and see how things fare. First impressions once set up are really good. The satin black finish combined with gleaming chrome hardware leads to a very impressive aesthetic. The various innovations across the kit, such as the halo mount, SAS floor tom legs, the SAS re-rings and single flanged hoops, really does give a level of intrigue about what sounds can be produced from this kit. Starting with the bass drum, and you get a lovely warm full sound with plenty of front end attack. With just a little tuning up from finger tight, we found that you get a very usable sound very quickly. Moving on to the two rack toms, and here you have a range of options when it comes to the sound, thanks to Mapex's halo mount. You can use the dial on the mount to allow the drums to sing completely freely, or you can tighten the mount up to add a touch of dampening to the shell itself. Starting off fully open, and both toms sing beautifully with very clear fundamentals and clean musical sounding overtones. Dampening the shells really does work, giving a much shorter, still very clean note with a clear fundamental, but with a really controlled sustain. Moving on to the two floor toms, and with the SAS legs at a 90-degree angle, you get a very warm, full sound with great projection and a long sustain, with the 16 in particular singing out for what feels like days. Changing the SAS legs from 90 degrees to straight, you get a much drier, more controlled sound, with the sustain being noticeably subdued on each drum. Overall, and the kit sounds superb. It provides clear and clean tones from all of the drums, with plenty of warmth and projection as well. Having the ability to dial in the amount of sustain you have on each shell via either the Halo mounts or the SAS floor tom legs does really open up a world of sonic possibilities for you to explore with this kit. While there is a lot of information when it comes to this innovation-packed kit, when you sit down behind it, the actual overriding feeling you get is excitement and fun. Yes, it's great being able to fine-tune all of the various dials and legs to get the sound that you want, but really it's just inspiring to sit down behind such a well-made kit and actually just play. The build quality of this kit is exceptional, with smooth-feeling bearing edges and tension rods all round. The beautiful looking shells, coupled with the excellent shell hardware, makes for a kit that is both functional and inspirational. As we mentioned in our previous Black Panther Design Lab videos, we feel that with a retail price of £3,800, this is certainly towards the top end of the drum market, but for a kit that is so packed full of features and innovations, looks great and sounds so good, we definitely feel that it's an investment worth making. The clean sounds provided by the hybrid maple Padauk shells, along with the kit's undeniable good looks, will probably make this something of a wishlist kit for most drummers. But why not let us know what you think? Drop us a comment below, subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of our future videos. Head on across to our website drummersreview.com, where you'll find all of the technical spec info for this kit, and we'll see you next time here in the Drummers Review live room.